I'm taking you guys into Penzi Spices. Penzi Spices is a store exclusively for spices. The whole entire store is filled with hundreds and hundreds of spices. They have the usual like the salt, pepper, garlic powder, garlic salt, powder, onion salt. But in addition to that, they have hundreds of other seasonings that you may be looking for, plus seasonings that they mix exclusively for their brand and their store. They have so many seasonings that may be exclusive for pasta, salads, dips, fish, chicken, beef, pork. There's actually a seasoning in this store for every type of edible food you can think of. As you can see, each one of the spices that they offer comes in a smaller jar and then a little taller jar and then a bag. So you can decide if you want that particular spice in three different sizes. Sometimes, if I'm not sure how the spice will taste on a particular food, I'll buy the smaller jar. And if I like it, I come back to either get the bag or the taller jar of that spice. So, today I'm shopping for a spice that will go with chicken. Not real chicken, but oyster mushrooms that will mock the taste of chicken. As you guys might know, I'm pescatarian, so sometimes I do miss some of the taste that I used to have. I haven't tried to do a mock chicken yet outside of cauliflower, but I've seen many recipes with oyster mushrooms, so I'm going to try to pick up a chicken seasoning that I can use to mock the taste of fried chicken. And that video will be coming up soon. Now, for each spice, they usually have a ground, a minced of it, or even a dried, or even the flake of it, like you see here. That's so that it can serve the purpose for whatever recipe that you're making calls for. Also, by each type of spice, you'll see that they have glass jars with wooden tops on them. Those are there so that you won't have to open up the spice jar. You can just open up the container so that you can get a smell of what this particular spice might taste like. Penzies usually makes it easy for me to come to a one-stop shop and get seasonings that I need across the board. So today I decided on garlic powder because I needed more of that. That happens to be the spice that goes the fastest in my house. The Old World seasoning, the black and red, cilantro, and the chicken flavor seasoning. I use the cilantro mostly in my guacamole, but the other three seasonings, I'm going to try to give those a mix to actually make that mock fried chicken out of the oyster mushrooms that I told you guys about. So stay tuned to see how that turns out. And if you don't mind, like, share, and subscribe.